Welcome back to the best channel dedicated to volleyball worldwide. This channel, authorized for recording, mixes action, art, emotions, determination, anger, and competitiveness in search of the perfect cocktail to make a difference in the world of entertainment.
We don't just talk about successes, because sport, like life, is also made up of failures and difficulties. There are teams that fly high and climb the rankings, but there are also teams that struggle to survive in their own category. Teams that break down from within, teams that don't have enough players or enough funds to keep going. Our channel has mainly covered the top divisions, but we always keep an eye on the new rising stars of this wonderful sport. It is always a pleasure to see the future stars of the volleyball world grow as they develop their skills and character in the game. Even in youth football, as in the more professional leagues, there is promotion and relegation. In this video, we will talk about this particular team that we are fond of. They have potential, but also face several difficulties. In this video, we bring you a mix of their development over the last 2 years. As for this club, the first team is still undefeated and close to promotion. Meanwhile, as you can see, the youth sector is fighting to avoid relegation. Sometimes it is certainly exciting to follow teams that win promotion, and this year, through our channel, you will see several of them. We will also bring you the season finals and the teams that will shed rivers of tears for their coveted promotion goal. But it is equally touching to follow and watch teams that, on the contrary, are fighting for survival. Not only that, in this video, we will also talk about a staggering gap between the worlds of football and volleyball. To help you understand why many clubs are struggling, even in the highest divisions. Volleyball League, promotion and relegation explained. In the world of women's volleyball, every point counts. But what happens at the end of the season? Let's break down the journey from the regular season to the next division. It all starts with the regular season. Teams compete in a round-robin format. The goal? Finish in the top spots to secure a place in the playoffs, or stay out of the bottom to avoid the danger zone depth. The fight for promotion. For the top teams, the dream is the higher division. Usually, the first-place finisher of the regular season earns direct promotion. Other top-ranked teams enter the playoffs, a high-intensity knockout tournament where only the winner joins the elite. The relegation battle. At the bottom of the table, the pressure is on. The last-place teams may face direct relegation. In some leagues, teams just above them enter the playoffs, a final battle to keep their spot in the league for next year. Remember, it's not just about wins. Ranking is determined by points earned, then total victories, and finally the ratio of sets and points won versus lost. From the joy of promotion to the grit of the relegation fight, this is why we love volleyball. Who will rise and who will fall? Let's find out. Football versus volleyball, the great economic divide. The global revenue gap. Why is there such a huge difference? It's all about the industry. In Italy, football Serie A generates over 2.4 billion euros in revenue from TV rights and global sponsors. In contrast, women's volleyball Serie A1, despite being the most watched female sport in the country, brings in around 50 million euros. That is a 50-to-1 ratio. Men's Football League Tier Top Division, 1 million euros to 10 million euros plus. And women's volleyball, 150,000 euros to 500,000 euros. Men's football second tier, 100,000 euros to 500,000 euros. And women's volleyball, 20,000 euros to 50,000 euros. Men's football third tier, 30,000 euros to 80,000 euros. And women's volleyball, 5,000 euros to 15,000 euros. Men's football fourth tier, 10,000 euros to 30,000 euros. And women's volleyball, 2,000 euros to 7,000 euros. Note, global stars like Paula Egonu can exceed 1 million euro thanks to international contracts and major sponsorships. Football, from glory to the amateur ranks. A pyramid of gold. In Serie A, an average player earns roughly 1 million euro gross. Even in Serie B, the minimum salary for players over 24 is around 34,000 euros, though most earn six figures. Once you hit Serie D, you leave professionalism behind. Players are considered amateurs and often rely on monthly expense reimbursements. Volleyball, the reality of the court. Passion and professionalism. Italy's Serie A1 is the best league in the world. Mid-table starters earn between 50,000 euros and 80,000 euros. However, by Serie A2, it becomes a transition league where many athletes study or work alongside playing. In Series B1 and B2, it's pure passion. Clubs usually provide housing and a small monthly pocket money ranging from 300 euros to 1,000 euros. A surprising fact. While men's football dominates the money talk, the highest paid female volleyball players still often earn more than the highest paid female footballers. In the women's sports world, volleyball remains an economic powerhouse. For now,
Feet in the sand, our shoes on the floor. The crowd is screaming, we're ready for more. Eyes on the prize, focus inside. We're chasing the glory, we're owning the night. Breathing attention, feel the heat. Hearts skipping fast to the